Michael Gerard Tyson, known globally as Mike Tyson, is one of the most iconic, controversial, and fascinating figures in sports history. From a troubled youth in Brooklyn to becoming the youngest heavyweight boxing champion in history, Tyson's life has been a whirlwind of fame, fortune, scandal, and redemption. This is the in-depth story of Mike Tyson, told through the highs and lows of a life lived in the public eye. Early life in Brownsville, Brooklyn. Mike Tyson was born on June 30th, 1966, in Brooklyn, New York, to Lorna Tyson and Purcell Tyson, though his biological father may have been a man named Jimmy Kirkpatrick. Mike grew up in the tough neighborhood of Brownsville, which was plagued by crime, drugs, and poverty. His childhood was marked by hardship and instability. His father abandoned the family early on, and his mother died when Mike was just 16 years old. From a young age, Tyson struggled with delinquency. By the age of 13, he had been arrested over 30 times for petty crimes, including theft and street fighting. He was sent to the Tryon School for Boys, a reform school in upstate New York. It was there that Tyson's life began to change. Discovery by Cus D'Amato. At Tryon, Tyson's boxing talent was noticed by a counselor who introduced him to legendary boxing trainer Cus D'Amato. D'Amato took Tyson under his wing, both as a coach and a father figure. He moved Tyson into his home and provided him with discipline, training, and emotional support. Cus believed that Tyson could become the greatest heavyweight boxer of all time. Under D'Amato's guidance, Tyson developed a unique fighting style: peekaboo defense, explosive combinations, and devastating power. He quickly rose through the amateur boxing ranks and turned professional at the age of 18. Meteoric rise in the boxing world. Tyson's professional career began in 1985, and he made an immediate impact. He won his first 19 fights by knockout, many in the first round. His ferocity, speed, and knockout power electrified the boxing world. In 1986, at just 20 years old, Tyson became the youngest heavyweight champion in history by defeating Trevor Berbick for the WBC title. In 1987, he unified the WBA and IBF titles by defeating James Bone Crusher Smith and Tony Tucker, becoming the undisputed heavyweight champion. Tyson's dominance was unparalleled. He was seen as invincible, and his fights became must-see events around the globe. He was earning millions of dollars and was the face of boxing. Tyson's image was that of a ferocious warrior, unstoppable, intimidating, and confident. But behind the scenes, his life was starting to spiral out of control. Personal turmoil and professional setbacks. In 1988, Tyson married actress Robin Givens. The relationship was tumultuous and plagued by allegations of abuse and instability. Their marriage ended in a very public and bitter divorce just 1 year later. Tyson's behavior became increasingly erratic. He parted ways with trainer Kevin Rooney, a protege of Cus D'Amato, who had passed away in 1985, and his inner circle began to change. Don King, the flamboyant and controversial boxing promoter, took control of Tyson's career. Many believe that King isolated Tyson from those who truly cared about him and exploited his success for personal gain. In 1990, Tyson suffered a shocking defeat at the hands of underdog James "Buster" Douglas in Tokyo. Douglas knocked Tyson out in the 10th round, ending his unbeaten streak and shattering his aura of invincibility. The loss was one of the biggest upsets in boxing history: conviction and imprisonment. In 1992, Tyson was convicted of raping Desiree Washington, a Miss Black America contestant. He was sentenced to 6 years in prison and served 3 before being released on parole in 1995. The conviction was a defining moment in his life and career. While in prison, Tyson converted to Islam and adopted the name Malik Abdul Aziz. He spent much of his time reading, working out, and reflecting on his life. Upon his release, the boxing world eagerly anticipated his return. Comeback in the Holyfield fights, Tyson returned to the ring in 1995 and quickly regained the WBC and WBA titles, showcasing flashes of his former brilliance. However, his skills and conditioning had noticeably declined from his prime years. In 1996, he faced Evander Holyfield, a seasoned and resilient former champion known for his determination and tactical acumen. Despite Tyson entering the fight as the favorite, Holyfield dominated much of the bout, absorbing Tyson's early aggression and countering effectively. The match culminated in an 11th round TKO victory for Holyfield, leaving fans stunned and marking one of the most significant defeats of Tyson's comeback era. The rematch in 1997 became one of the most infamous moments in sports history. During the fight, Tyson bit off a portion of Holyfield's ear in frustration, leading to his disqualification and suspension from boxing. The incident further tarnished his reputation and became a symbol of his decline. Continued decline and financial troubles. Tyson's career never fully recovered. He fought sporadically with mixed results, and his personal life remained chaotic. He filed for bankruptcy in 2003, despite having earned over $300 million during his career. Legal troubles, substance abuse, and emotional struggles plagued him. His 2002 fight against Lennox Lewis ended in a brutal knockout loss. Tyson's aura as a fearsome contender had faded. His final fights in 2004 and 2005 ended in defeats, and he officially retired from boxing in 2005. Redemption and reinvention. In the years following his retirement, Tyson began a journey of redemption and self-discovery. He spoke openly about his struggles with addiction, mental health, and personal demons. He sought therapy, rebuilt relationships, and embraced a more peaceful life. Tyson surprised the world with his candidness, humility, and sense of humor. He appeared in films such as The Hangover, where he poked fun at his own image, and launched a one-man show, Mike Tyson, Undisputed Truth, which toured globally and was adapted into an HBO special directed by Spike Lee. He also became an advocate for mental health and addiction recovery, sharing his story to inspire others. In 2019, he launched his cannabis company, Tyson Ranch, and entered the podcasting world with Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson, where he interviews celebrities and shares life lessons. Return to the ring and legacy. In 2020, Tyson made a sensational return to the ring at age 54 in an exhibition match against Roy Jones Jr. The fight, though not competitive in the traditional sense, showcased Tyson's enduring popularity and surprising physical condition. It was a commercial success and reignited interest in Tyson as a cultural icon. Tyson's legacy is multifaceted. He is remembered as one of the greatest heavyweights of all time, with a unique combination of speed, power, and ferocity. His rise from poverty to fame is inspiring, but his career is also a cautionary tale about the perils of fame, fortune, and poor guidance. Despite his many controversies, Tyson has won admiration for his efforts to change and grow. He is now viewed by many as a figure of redemption, a man who fell from grace but found peace through honesty and self-awareness. Conclusion. Mike Tyson's story is unlike any other in the world of sports. It is a tale of raw talent, meteoric success, crushing failure, and personal reinvention. Tyson was not just a boxer. He was a symbol of rage, vulnerability, and transformation. Today, he stands as a complex but compelling figure, a living testament to the idea that no matter how far one falls, redemption is possible. His life continues to evolve, and through his openness and resilience, Mike Tyson has etched his place not only in boxing history, but also in the broader narrative of human perseverance.